Hey, it is Maggie Carey coming to you live on Master It Monday, where we educate businesses on social media. We provide little quick tips and tricks to get you moving on your social. Now, look, there's been a lot in the news lately about banned accounts and suspended accounts on social media. Sometimes if you're banned, you're not going to be able to access certain of your business accounts if your personal accounts are banned. So what I'd like to cover today is are things about protecting your business social media if your personal account is banned or suspended, or even if you forget your password and you can't figure out how to get it back. We're going to show you where you can add some simple security measures by adding an admin to your business Facebook, to your Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Google My Business. By adding an admin, your social media to your social media is going to have a backup in case you're unable to access your account. It happened to a dear friend of mine. She couldn't access her Facebook account. Facebook wanted her to release her, take a picture of her driver's license, send it in, not something she felt comfortable with. You can't blame her. And look, she had lost that account. She started fresh, and hopefully now she's got that backup. So I really want to make sure that you all don't run into the same problem she did. And we want to welcome a few people aboard. We have Angela. She is a paparazzi jewelry professional. So make sure you reach out to her if you're looking for some great $5 jewelry. And then, of course, my fave fan, Coach Glo Favreau. Guys, she is the reason that I am here with you today. One of the many from my team over at Master Networks. Glo was the person who taught me to say no to other volunteer opportunities so I could be here to provide great business information for free. But you have to balance your work and your life. And also remember, when you're promoting your business, you've got to focus on your business. And sometimes that means saying no to certain things. So thank you, Glo, for joining us today. We're going to dive right in to our presentation today because I've got to tell you, this is a big, important one. So we're going to be covering Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Google My Business. How to add admins to all of those. And it's going to get a little confusing. So I got some screen shares to share with you. But as always, with Master It Media, if you need assistance, always feel free to give us a buzz. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. If you're watching us on Facebook, please like us. And of course, if you're following us on YouTube, you click that little bell below. You'll get reminded anytime and subscribe so you're always in the know when we go live. So let's take a look at what we've got going on today. So Facebook, first and foremost. Okay, most of you have a Facebook business page. So when you go into your business page, you're going to see this menu on the left-hand side. See where it says settings here? I want you to go into page roles, which is this next screen will pop up. Now, guys, just a side note, if you're in here, go through that general tab while after you're done assigning your page roles to make sure that's filled out completely. Now, here is where you're going to assign your page roles. Now, you can assign a new page role here. You are the page owner, so make sure you've got that. And when you do that, you're going to type in a name or an email here on the bottom. And see here where it says admin, you're going to make sure that says admin and not editor. And then just add them. It will ask you to confirm for security reasons, this is your Facebook password that you need to add in. Now, keep in mind, you can have other types of people on your page. So you can have, let me just back up a little bit. Over here, where you have this page role admin, and admin has the same powers as you do. So be careful that when you add that admin, that it's somebody that you trust. If it's a business associate, a co-owner of your business, Or it could be a family member or a trusted colleague, somebody that you really trust implicitly. Because here's the deal, as an admin, they have most of the same privileges you do on the site, including taking you off the site as an admin. So keep that in mind. Recently had a business who had an admin on their Facebook account. Um, and what happened was they were going to be letting this person go, change it to an editor until they let them go, and then remove their security right away. So that's a little caveat. When you're adding an admin, most of the admins have the same access as you do, but that also has the plus side of it where they have the same access as you do. So God forbid something happens to your account, you have somebody who at least you can keep your business going. So, the thing that I need to tell you about the Facebook Business Manager is a new feature that Facebook has put into play, and it can be a bit overwhelming. It's new. There's an amazing help center in Facebook to help you through some of this, but it controls your Facebook and your Instagram. Now, with Instagram, there it's a separate login. So it's not really married to your ID like your Facebook is married to your personal ID. So you can give somebody else your username and password. Now, my clients, when we do their social media management for them, we have a system that they get approved through. So they don't have to give us any of their usernames and passwords. That protects them, that protects us, and everybody's happy. So be very careful when you release your username and password to somebody. But here in the Facebook Manager, you can add people to your business and grant them permission to your assets in your Business Manager. And it covers your um, your Instagram as well as your Facebook, because as you know, Facebook and Instagram are married together. So there's a lot of um, things that you can do in one that help you manage in another, and this Business Manager is one of them. So you're going to go into your Business Manager by that website that I gave you just before here, business.facebook.com. And then when you go there, you're going to click on Business Settings, go into People, click the Add button, and in there you can enter the work email address of the person you want to add. You need to assign them a role. Read the description for each role to make sure you want them, to have the access that you're giving them. The admin access is what we're talking about today. However, you do have other options. So on top of the admin access that we're talking about here, you can give an employee access that they can only work on assigned accounts and tools. There's also things that you can add a financial analyst or a finance editor. So there's a lot more you can do with that. So I just wanted to mention when you connect somebody, you're going to see here, and this is your Instagram connection. It is telling you, depending on their Facebook page roles, people will help you manage your page, will have access to manage both on Facebook and Instagram. And they list a whole bunch of stuff. So they're trying to help you as best as they can, um, getting information, getting you the information you need to make that right decision. Um, so thanks. And Amy popped on today. Amy is we have jewelry people galore. If you're looking for jewelry, you've got two gorgeous people here to help you look beautiful. Amy creates her own jewelry. Good to see you. Can't wait to hear what words of wisdom you have today. Well, you just make sure you pop any of your questions down below, Amy, and we'll make sure we get them answered for you. So here's a cool thing. Twitter, for your business account, you can manage your team. Take a look at this video. I did this. I did it on my phone. tweetdeck.twitter.com. See that little blue people? You click on manage teams, and then right there, I have my personal Twitter account, but now I can add a team member. So I can add somebody right in here and add them as I'm just going to do another one of my my business accounts and add it. And now as a contributor, but I can change the role to the admin. So see how there you can really just create another admin without releasing your personal password information. Now, I've got over 35 years experience in IT, people. Listen to me. Password safety is critical. You know about identity theft. You know that people can take, or if they take over your account, they can delete it, they can remove it, they can destroy your brand. So make sure you're not leaving your passwords just randomly everywhere. Make sure you're keeping them in a secure location just in case you forget them. And of course, make sure you have those backup things in case something like that happens with you. And always want to make sure that you are protecting your business assets, and your social media is a big business asset. So let's talk about your LinkedIn business page. Now, this is your business page, not your personal page. This is a page that you would create for your business. And I strongly recommend you do. And there's a video on LinkedIn business page and how to create it on our YouTube channel. Make sure you check that out, because here's the deal. When you put in your experience and you put like I put in Master It Media, right? If I don't have a business page, it's gonna show up as this gray box. I don't look as, um, like a real business. I don't know why people feel this way, but when you have a LinkedIn business page, you're showing people that your, brand is here, and this is where you can find more information about your business, not just about you, because your personal LinkedIn page is about you, but let's talk about your business page. Now, when you have a business page, you have these admin tools that you do not have when you have a personal page. And here is this manage admins. Now, this is new, so make sure you check in and check that out. And if you don't have a LinkedIn business page, like I said, go find out how to do that in our YouTube videos. But as you can see here now, I have 3 page admins. And in here, I can just click this little blue button and I can add an admin. Now a they have to be a person, and they've got to be in LinkedIn. But here's the kicker, just new. Um, you don't, and this is just new. I just found out about this. You don't have to be a first connection. So that's your first degree connection on LinkedIn. It can be anybody. Why you wouldn't be a first degree connection with somebody you're trusting with your business page, I don't know. But there it's there. Now you can do it. So add an admin, and you do have different roles that you can assign. I can give them different levels of degrees. So different levels of um, roles with different access. And you can see here the 3 different types of LinkedIn business page admin roles that you can assign somebody: a super admin. And that's the one that I would give to that person that you want to back you up in case something happens to you. Now we're talking about if it got suspended, but say you get sick, say you're on, vacation somewhere where you don't have internet access and you need to post something desperately on your LinkedIn page, you can contact somebody to do that for you. Things like that. But you also have somebody who can be a content admin, which means they can manage your content, they can post things, or an analyst who can just go in and take a look at your views and export analytics, and have limited access to some other third party partner tools. Now, then this I cannot stress this enough. Google My Business is your way of um, getting found on Google. This is the thing that shows up on the right hand side when people search for a business, your business, or a business like you. And it comes up with a link to your website and tons of other stuff, right? How to get in contact with you, your hours, photos of your business, tons of things. All right. You get there by going to business.google.com. Again, if you don't have a Google My Business page, I would say stop what you're doing after my live, of course, and go to Google, business.google.com, and start the process. You can find information. Again, we have a YouTube video on this. So if you need help, go there. If you need further help, call me. We set these up for people. You I have multiple locations because I have multiple businesses. By location, they don't mean, oh, I have a location in New York and I have a location in Seattle. What they're talking about is I have a business here and I have a business there. There, so you can have multiple businesses as well as multiple locations. And then you're going to click on users. You can see here. So when you go to Google My Business, you're going to get this little screen on the left-hand side with menus, and you click on users. And then what happens is you're going to get to this add new users, a little button, little blue button that you press to add a new user. While you're there, you want to choose a role. And again, here, power of three, I guess, is coming through. Owner, manager, site manager. And you can, there's all these like learn more about roles. What are they? And once you enter in their name or email address, select the role, you click invite, and they will get an invitation to your page. Now, they must accept it. All of these things that we talked about today, they must accept it, and you need to make sure they accept it. They may be listed as pending. Until they do, they don't have access to be an admin on your page. So keep that in mind. I often do this together. Like I was like, okay, you sit there, I sit here, and we do it, or call on the phone and do it together. So here is a breakdown. I'm not going to bore you by reading all of this, but the owner basically, and you can have multiple owners, they're the people who have the same privileges as you do or similar. The only difference is a primary owner, which would hopefully be you on your business page, on your Google My Business page, would be you you have to have a primary owner. So if you leave you have to assign another owner to own primarily own that page. Managers have most of the access, but they have limitations. And then, of course, site managers, again, the next level down, they don't have access to edit your business information, which should be totally and completely filled out when you're doing that. Guys, okay, so we've got a question, I think. Google My Business. I have it, but I'm probably not taking full advantage of it. Amy, thank you so much for sharing. Most people don't, they're in the same position you are. So don't worry. I do a lot of information on Google My Business and in my site. What I would strongly suggest you do is go into your Google My Business page by business.google.com and look around and make sure it's fully and completely filled out. You want to make sure you're 100%. You'll see there's on your main homepage, you're going to see that there is a little circle, and it'll tell you what percentage you're complete. You want that to be at 100%. For some reason, there's something going on with logos, because I have my logo in there and I've had it in there and it still says my logo isn't in there. So I don't know what's going on, but it's probably a COVID thing. Google's usually on top of it. I don't really worry about it because my other things are, well, my logo's there. I have tons of pictures on my site. So load up that jewelry on your page, Amy. Anything you have about your business, it could be, just put it on up there in photos, because photos are great. And the other little tip is don't forget about putting in things like your hours, how to get in touch with you, and post every once in a while. When you create a post on Facebook, put it on Google My Business. When you have an offer or an event, you can put it on Google My Business. And then guess what? It's searchable on Google. And since almost 80% of people worldwide use Google as their primary search engine, 80% of people have the opportunity of finding you on Google My Business. So don't forget, go look at my YouTube channel. Angela, another honest sharing here. I didn't even know it existed. Thank you for great information. I will set it up. Yes, do that. And if you need help, you know where to go. Always give us a call. All right. So that is basically the main topics that I wanted to discuss today, to make sure that you guys have these backups set up. And make sure I'm trying my one of my New Year's resolutions is to stop saying "you guys," but it's not really going that well, as you can see. So, I hope you all, have had some great information about how to get backups for your accounts on social media. Make sure that you're securing your passwords, make sure you have admins set up there, make sure your accounts are fully complete, loaded up to the max with as much keywords as you can put in there that makes sense, and be your authentic, amazing self online so that people will know how to, to get in touch with you. We have Mag. Oh, thank you so much, Glow. I am a real big advocate for Google My Business. I feel a lot of people need to know how to use it. I remember, I don't know how many years ago, I want to say 10 years ago or so, I created a Google My Business page and I just thought, "Oh, I create it and then I leave it." But Google loves to see you using their products. So make sure you're feeding the, feed the beast, people. Go in there and start adding all those stuff. Yes. And just be you. I will just be me, but I will stop. I will not try. I will stop saying you guys to the best of my ability. So we're going to make that happen. So here we go. Now, if you do have any challenges with your social media, I am here to help. Make sure you check out the YouTube channel, search for whatever topic, LinkedIn, Google My Business, Twitter, Instagram, and find information. If you have any questions or need any assistance with your social media, at Master It Media, we educate businesses on developing an engaging social media presence that will skyrocket their promotion for less time, money, and stress. So don't worry about it. Let us handle it. If you know anyone that's looking for a great social media manager, pop them over my way. I'd love to make the introduction. And we also provide a little bit of a referral fee for you if you decide that you want to earn a little extra money. Give us a call at Master It Media. We're here to every Monday at 2 o'clock. And you can find us on our website. We have great information there, along with our blog post that also has some great info and has some more information about that Google My Business that you all were looking into. So I am going to say ta-ta for now. Have a fantastic rest of your Monday, and make sure, oh, and Glow, you got me right here. Make sure you reach out to Master It Media because we're here to help you take the commotion out of your promotion. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we will see you next Monday.